don't know why I did this to myself. And it's just an abomination of pipework. Look at that. And that's where our waste needs to go. Where all them pipes are. Oh no, more later, mate. Okay, bathrooms are there, man. Welcome back, YouTube. We don't have the bathrooms. Here we are again, starting another bathroom. It's my neighbour again, so I thought, you know what, why not? This one's a bit different from the ones I've done. I've got to build a false wall. Layer's completely changing. Customers started ripping out itself. The only thing that's left is a shower, so that's a good start. So it's just me today. I've got Chris coming with me tomorrow. So what I'm going to do today is first fix the pipework. So let's show you what we're going to do. So here it is. Toilet staying there. Exactly the same toilet going back, so we ain't got to worry about that. New radiator going somewhere there. I'll probably move it over to here. So the radiator pipe's got to be moved. There was a bath in here. That's been took out, and that was the basin. So what we're going for is walk-in shower across here. Basin there, and then toilet. This is exactly the same size and everything as my bathroom at home. And after that, I've put walk-in shower here, basin and toilet. And that's where the customer got the inspiration from. They come round and said, can I have a look at your bathroom? Because we thinking about having ours done. They come round my house, had a look. I thought, you know what, I really like that. Can you do it in ours? Okay, fair enough. It's a neighbour, what are you going to do? So yeah, we're just going to start getting some floorboards up and start fixing some pipework. I think what we'll do first is get rid of the pipework we don't want. So I'll get the water off, start moving the hot and colds and see what's underneath the floor. Because we've got to put some plywood in for the shower tray. Start ripping up. So just start getting the floor up, and that's where our waste needs to go. Where all them pipes on. I don't think it's going to end up going there. I really don't. I think we're going to have to shift it down here. But I think that joist's going to be the way down here. Oh dear. Not good. Not good at all. I'm going to have to get the tray and just see where, try and figure out where about the trap is going to go. Let's see if I can get the more flexes. I'm pretty sure that's hot and cold. I don't know why the cold are coming down here somewhere, then coming back up here somewhere. I don't know. So I might be able to get them hot and cold. Maybe at the back there, move the heating pipes over. That copper pipe, I don't know what that copper pipe is, no idea. No idea. All the air electrics in there as well, so the waste, really, I want it that end. Because the shower is going out the ceiling, it's supposed to be coming out the ceiling, so the controls are going to be on this wall, and there's going to be a riser out there, and one coming out the ceiling. But at the moment, yeah, I mean, there's nothing there as well. Nothing there for support, so I think we're going to have to... I'm just going to start getting some more floorboards up. So I've got to come back to about here for the plywood to go in for the tray. The tray, just there. And I've worked out that's going to be the centre of my waste. So I'm hoping I can pull these over enough. I'm hoping, yeah, pull these over enough, move them hot and colds. I think that's a gas pipe. It's got to be, think about it, hot, flow return, hot, cold, gas. It's got to be 8. No idea what I'm going to do with them yet. No idea. Because I'm going to feed another bathroom. And that's the end of my shower tray. What about them, man? Don't know how I'm going to do that. I'll have to think of something, bring it through into the room another way. And that's the end of my tray. So the false wall's got to come out just a little bit there. So moving on a little bit, I've got the floor up all over there. Deal with that in a minute. I'm trying to get the basin first fixed at the moment, see where the pipework's going to go. So it's a floating basin unit. I've got a joist right there. I need to get hot and colds through and the waste. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the waste through the joist, because the hot and cold ones, because I need them back there so I can get my shower trap in. Everything on this one is just against me, so where them go through the wall there, then they're going to go through there and up the wall there, tee down and connect onto the hot and cold there. The waste, I think I have to bring down the wall out, then down. Even though it's still going to be in the bloody way I hate. I hate bathrooms, so I don't do them because there's just so much work involved in getting prep work done. And nobody's ever going to see what I'm doing, ever. They're going to see all the hard work or nothing, so. Don't know why I did this to myself. So moving on a little bit, I managed to rejig the pipe work there. So I've got some pipe going over into that corner there where we're going to put in a shower valve. Marked on the wall there where we're going to have a riser. And there's going to be an overhead shower somewhere there. But I need to get the water back on at some point. So I've got 3 pipes to move. Gas, hot and cold. And it's just an abomination of pipe work. I mean, look at that. It's just pipes going everywhere. My waste, I've just took a push fit off there. Last one's going to go straight into the shower there. The T there. For the basin. Then I need to bring my hot and cold across here. And somewhere get my basin in as well. I think underneath the basin there's going to have to be a little bit of boxing or something. Yeah, because of the waste. The waste of my one, I'm going to get my waste then back of here. Then back through the joist. I really am, so there's going to have to be a bit of boxing underneath there. There's no other way I could do it, I don't think. There's a lot of work in this one. You can see all the plastic behind me to get it anywhere near first fix, to be honest with you. It's been a hell of a challenge. There's just pipes in all the wrong directions, so try and heat it up the best I can, get the hot and colds in. Tonight I'm just looking to get the water back on really, get the bathroom, the other side there reconnected, basin first fixed, and yeah, just everything connected back up so I can have some water back on. So I have had to crack on, I really have. Time was against me today. It's supposed to be 2 of us, but the one lad couldn't make it today, so you can see there I thought hot beyond the cold there, up to our basin on the height that we want it. The waste is going to come down there. We are going to have to put boxing in there. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. There is boxing going in there. We'll have to rejig all this. So now we've got a clear one on the waste going all the way across there to the tray. Here, looks like a bit of a snake's wedding, though. Yeah, it's the only way I could get the hot and cold in. Connected back onto there. 2 caps over there. The shower's going to go. You'll see it all coming. I'll put a mark on the wall there. That's why I want to chase it out for the riser, and there's going to be an overhead. There's going to be 2 different ones you can put on this one. So yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare getting the first fix done. I wanted to film a lot more of that, I really did, but time was proper against me. It's now 4 o'clock, I'm still going to get down to merchants, pick up parts and re-jobs to do after work. It's not the one doing bathrooms in silly season. I've done this last year as well, but it was November. This has been booked in now for like 6-8 weeks, something like that. It's the only time we could do it, so it's for a neighbour, so I don't mind helping a neighbour out. Yeah, I ain't gone too bad today. Bit of hard working. Chris will be with me tomorrow. We can start hopefully getting the floor, the waste, and the wall built. That's what I want done by the end of tomorrow. The pipe work finished first fixed, the wall done, so we can lay the tray, board the walls. So back on day 2, I'm going to start putting the pipe work in for the shower. Chris will be along in a minute with all the timber. There goes my work phone. Start building the wall. So yeah, we'll just start marking the wall. You can see I've already started tucking a bit out. That's for the riser rail. I've just got to get the feed in now for the overhead shower, which are both going on that wall there. Then we've got to get a piece of plywood in here to bed the shower tray on. I've seen some people before just bang it straight on the floorboards. Don't do that. Floorboards are more rickety and all over the place. You can see these have been absolutely nailed. Look at the cuts on that. You want to get that out of the way and get something firm on there. We use hardwood ply for the shower when we put a shower down. Hardwood ply underneath it. Never had a problem with it. Never had a problem. Some people say you need marine ply, but hardwood ply is absolutely fine. Don't use like MDF board. I've seen that. Don't use that. So yeah, before we get the tray in, get these pipe runs in, wall, and get the wood down. So you can see I've made that channel there. I've started cutting one here. I'll just use my multi-tool blade. I mean, it's going to be nailed by the end of it, but it just rips through that plasterboard, and it's only breeze block behind, so it makes a nice channeled groove. So yeah, I'm just using that then. Get the SDS, bash it out. Honestly, that took me minutes to do that. So just gone all the way across through that. Now I've got to go all the way up the wall there. Then I'm going to wait till we see where the wall is before I start putting the pipes across here. I have marked on here where the shower valve's going to go. That's the centre of the wall, and if you get the shower valve in the centre there, I'm just putting my arm out straight, turning on and off. I think that'll be absolutely fine there. So moving on quite considerably, we're at dinner time now. Class today with Chris yesterday, I wanted to get in here and just bash it out as quick as I could. So shower valve is in, pretty simple, hot, cold. Then you got your you got a handheld here, which you get on a visor just there. Then you got your overhead there. That's it. It's just pipe work. We connected onto that hot and cold down there. Plywood's beds go in there. We didn't cut them out because they go right under. They'll be giving more support than if we cut them out and battened it. So we've just filled them back in. And this side we put a batten down that side. So this, it's over fixed, yeah. It's only rested on top. It'll be rock solid. And it's the same level as the floorboards. So I'm going to get out of it. Chris is going to get in. He's going to clean all this up. And he's going to put the false wall in, which should come to about here. I think the mark was on the floor there. Looking a bit tidy now. I've got the piping for the visor at the top, and that's ready. I have got to get some more of this and stick that behind, but I can just feed it over the top and then clip it back to the wall. I'm going to put the false wall in. He did bring it up, but it's too big. He's put the timbers on the one go round, so he's going to swip them round. Waste pipe. There's a compression couple underneath there. Take it from push fit to solvent weld. And the waste pipe on here. Stay. The pipe's going to go like that. Come out the wall. And at the bottom, it's going to have to Elba Street. Oh God. I don't know. I'm going to do that yet. I'll figure something. It's basically got to come like out, down, in. So that's Elba Street. Oh my God. What an absolute nightmare that is. Cause I can't take out. There's certain rules with notching joists and that. You can't take too much out of them. You really can't. So there's not a lot I can do. I've seen bathrooms where they'll just put the joist wherever they want. You know what I mean? Just bomb it through like the top of the joist, bottom of the joist, whatever they want. But you'll just weaken it. So there ain't a lot I can do. There really ain't. See, I'm trying to convince myself to you that there ain't a lot I can do. There really ain't. I don't know how else I'm going to do that waste. Oh well. Let's get the shower tray can go in. I can get the pipe near enough connected to the shower. I'm going to have to cut in. Put a 40mm tee in there to get the basin in. Okay, bathrooms all do, man. So you can see we're ready to fit the tray. Now if you've seen me do these before, I normally do construction adhesive on these, because it says in the instructions you can construction adhesive, but the floor is a miler, it's sloping down that way. The only thing for it is sand and cement. Now this is where it gets controversial, because a lot of people will say they don't use sand and cement. They'll use rapid floor adhesive and swear by it. So what I'll say is it sticks the tray like anything. You're not looking to stick the tray. You're not. Sand and cement won't stick a tray, it'll form a bed for it. That's it.
Level bed.
A level bed. You're not looking to stick a shower tray. You think about it, once your shower tray's in, your walls are on, your screen's in, your floor's in, it ain't moving anyway. So, sand and cement, that's what we use to bed them in. So, it's one mix done. I'm going to do another mix while Chris just moves that around and gets it nice and level. So, just mixing up the sand and cement. That's quite good to get. Paddle mixer, just goes into your drill. Makes it, it's easy with 2 hands. Makes it easy to mix, but you want a good consistency. You don't want it too wet. Other than that, the water can make, but you don't want it too hard that you can't spread it. So, that should be just about right. 5 to 1 mixture I've done on that. Like it says in the book. Just going to get it upstairs. Start levelling this out. Oh no, mild out, ain't mate? Absolute mild out. I'd say on my house. I think they're all sinking.
Yep.
You're taking a picture just in case.
I am, just making sure it's level. You think that'll go? Can you get a squeeze down now?
I think so, baby.
I think you got enough of a level bed there to get it down, so just get the tray on there now, see what happens. Alright, and that's it all in. Just struggled to get it in, but you can see the sand and cement's brought it up and it's all level now. Just put a bit of weight on it just to help bed it in. I don't normally put weight on it, but Chris started putting stuff on it. He said, yeah, just weight it down. So, who am I to argue? But yeah, it's all in. The walls just got to be screwed on there. You can see how much of a gap there. You just fill that with silicone, or bring the wall, pack it off the wall so it's right against spray. Because that can actually move at the moment. So yeah, it's exactly what I wanted to get done today was the pipe working, the wall in, and the train. The waste, I can sort that out tomorrow. But yeah, that's it all done for the one day. What you done is that a bit short?
I think so, mate.
That's alright, we'll sort something. So we've got the board in there. One thing also I did as well, these are just radiator caps, top and bottom. So I'll just put them in, turn the water on, tested it before, you know, we start boarding and that. Yes, it's plasterboard in the shower area. There's not a lot I can do. It's what the customer wanted. Now I normally go for waterproof boards, but this is what the customer chose. Not a lot I can do. So yeah, it's going to be a full plastic board there anyway, sealed top, bottom. So yeah, as I say, these walls are getting redone. Each one's boarded over again, and that wall is already plastered. So it is what it is. We've sealed all the way around the shower tray with silicone. It'll get the board will go on, then it gets sealed again. So you got double seal on that. The box, once the panel's on, I don't think we'll even have to cut that, so that should go alright. And I've just got the radiator on. Chris is just putting the plastering for the niche there, just so he's got something to put his board on. And I'm just going to put the radiator, so I'll just come straight up for that one. And this one, the pipe, if I give this one a shake, it's just there. So I'm thinking he's just drill a hole out there, hook a bit of pipe, connect it onto there. So it should just be Alba, coupler, and that in. Alright, we're in a position there where we can test the waste. Always test the waste. Got a bit of card underneath. Chris is just looking to see if he's getting wet.
That's me.
Now looking.
Hang on.
Put it out.
It's either. Oh, I thought that was wet, but it
No, it's the bonding.
Yeah.
It's the bonding.
Silly plonker.
Hold on. Good?
I think so.
Alright,
Maybe put the whole thing in.
No, I'm going to do this little spoke, mate. Test them joints here.
Okay.
So I'm going to be in there. I'd move
Wait,
faster. Actually, yeah,
you
do
just
that.
hold you.
There you go. Put some down there and check that as well. Give you an idea of what the shower tray looks like when sprayed down sanded cement. Yeah. I'll say you're not looking to stick the tray, you're not. Because everything else around it, the boarding, the silicone around the edge, the shower screen itself, the flooring, it'll just hold all that in place anyway. You never look to stick a shower tray down, you just look to bed it. You need to bed it on something. Say with these ones from City Plumbing, you can either stick them if you've got a nice flat surface, or you have to sand and cement them. That's it, that's what the instructions say. I know people can argue and say flexible tile adhesive, and that's absolutely fine. If you want to use flexible tile adhesive, crack on, that's absolutely fine. But if you have a problem with the tray, it won't be covered because they'll inspect it and say no, you used the wrong stuff. So that's why we do to the instructions. But you can do it any way you want. There's going to be people that swear by wrapping tile adhesive. But right, we're at a point now where the radiator's in, the waste is in for the basin. That just loop around and back into the waste. I'm just going to skew the floorboards, and Chris is going to start boarding that wall. So all that's tested now. We took the caps back out, so then we're done. So yeah, floor back down. Let's start boarding. When you start boarding, the bathroom just really starts coming together. Right, first board's all cut. Chris is just applying the grab adhesive. It's a new brand. Nice simple. I don't know what it's called, but what is it? Alpha Grip. Don't know, it's just what comes with the boards. Normally I use the construction adhesive, but what comes with the boards. So I'm just going to pour that on. Chris is a line man. I'm a dab man. I normally put loads of spots.
I'm a dab man, but this bloody gun is just flying out. So.
It's a heavy duty silicone gun, mate. I know. It is flying out. So yeah, just going to put plenty on, then smack it onto the wall. And that's it. You'll see this bathroom come straight in now. So I'm doing it like this. Panels are amazing because you just see like plain walls like this, and all of a sudden you put 2 boards, 3 boards on, it's like a complete bathroom. There you go, that's the board in place. Just give it a whack. whack it in, push it in. I mean, look at the transformation on that wall now. Unbelievable. It just makes the bathroom look totally different, don't it? When you got it all boarded like that. I wasn't here yesterday, Chris did all this. See, he got his piles up just to make sure they all stay in line. But yeah, today I'm going to be second fixing, so I'm going to start off doing the shower area. Because I'm having a screen put in here. I want to get in there, put the shower in. So I have to go through a glass screen. Glass screening, vanity, toilet. So obviously if I started on toilet, I'd have toilet in the way, then the vanity, if I put them two in, it's just in the way for the screens. So let's finish off this area first and yeah, take it from there. It's a bit of a problem that can't reach, right? What you can actually use is a radiator extension. Right, put that in there and that will bridge the gap between them. Yep, just pop that in. I'll put a bit more PTFE on that actually, I'll put it away. All in, use a radiator key to get it in. And then, just get that. Start screwing, I'm going to put some silicone around that. And that'll be, that should be that done, look at that. Wow, beautiful. There you go, that's the shower all in now. Just connect the wires well, just behind here, just a plug and a screw on. It's simple stuff, to be honest with you. You can see that's flush against the wall now with that little extender. That, we'll just put a plate on. It's 2 Allen keys underneath here, tighten that on. And that just screwed in, that was perfect, that one was. A bit of a longer thread, screw that in, screw that on. And then we've got those, a double shower, all fitted. Now we're just looking now how to fit the screen. So it's going to be sliding door there. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. So you're just going to screw one frame to here, other frame to here, door in between. Yeah. Let's get that on. I've drilled the holes. You can see I put a bead of silicone down here. So you stick the profile to the board. It'll stop the water getting down the back as well. I know some people disagree with this, but you've got to. The fixing pack for them is, these are the fixings they give you for a shower. And that's pretty universal, to be fair. Oh, crap. Don't use them. Get yourself some prop fixing. 1.5 inch. So we've got some bigger screws, a lot bigger. So yeah, just going to pop them in and just give them a little tappy tap. You got a glass on there? I like that. Ooh. Give it a tap. Tap. Just tapping it. A little tap tap. Silicone off the hammer, so we might have to give it, yeah. Then screw that onto the wall. Show screen, that all just bolts together. Screws there. Then the other side. It's left or right, so you can put it either way. The instructions with these just come clear as mud. Really, you just have to figure them out, to be honest with you. Right, so that one's on. This one, siliconed all down that profile there. Marked where we're going to go. I think all the wood's behind there though, so we just go straight into the wood. And somehow we've got to manoeuvre this into there and get it in that slot. Now that ain't exactly 1400. That's 1400, but that ain't. You know what I mean? It'll be like 1370 or something. And it'll just adjust either side, then you screw it together. You'll see when it's all together. But yeah, just gonna pop that on, silicone again. Yeah, you do silicone these because it adds strength to it. But you don't, when you seal up, you don't seal inside the shower, you seal the outside. Because if water gets through it, it'll come back down and out. If you seal the inside, right, and there's a crack on the inside, it'll go in. And because you seal the inside, it's got no way to come back out. So you seal the outside of your showers. So don't get trapped behind there. Very nervous part, putting the glass in. I hate doing this. Oh my god. This is why I let Chris do it.
Press them for me, Aki.
No problem.
Unusual. Lovely. I might have to adjust if it don't go.
Don't go, mate.
Okay.
Alright, so Chris is just sealing up all in the shower. I've moved on to doing the basin, so an ideal standard one. Gives you all the measurements here. So basically, you gotta get the brackets on the wall. When you see that wall, it was just boards, gap boards. So Fisher DDFs. So the way these work is they've got like wing technology. I've heard that somewhere before. So when your screw goes in, see these wings? See how they expand like that? Look at that. So they've reached the gap, but then the strongest fittings I found, they really are, they're rock solid. 10mm hole. Gap. There we go. Now you can't just use a standard positive drive bit. You've got to use like a 10mm bit or a bit that fit in there. I need 2 hands. You get the idea. For 2 in each on that one, and it will adjust. So I'll get them in, and we should be able to hang the unit. Right, that's the sink holding. 4 DDF fittings on that. That is solid. So I take the side valves out, fit this back bar, which ain't big enough for the unit. A bit weird from ideal standard. Then put some supports in here. Worktop's supposed to go in there. No worktop. Just found them up already. Saying where the worktop is. I didn't set the delivery on this one. Should have checked it though, shouldn't I? Never mind. So we're going to crack on with the toilet. So we've got to take them rags out there, bring the toilet up, put it back in. It's exactly the same toilet going back, so it should fit absolutely perfect. That's all sealed up now. That's come together nicely. I mean, it'd be nice if we had the worktop so we could sort it out, couldn't we? But never mind. Right, so in the back, we've got the worktop. So the basin we've got comes with a template. So you just stick that on wherever you want your basin to go, basically. So I'll confirm with the customer that's where they want it. I'm just going to put a spray bit log through there. Once it's connected to my drill, through there. Then jigsaw that out. There's 2 10mm holes for this one. Yeah, just cut that out. Basin's in. Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't film it. Let me just talk you through how it is. So you see me cut the basin worktop out. The top, all you do is get a hole saw, measure the circumference of that, go a bit smaller, so you just get your 2 flexes down. And that come underneath there. We've had to adjust that one because the drawer was hitting it as it went through. So that one's adjusted, adjustable P-trap. Always use an adjustable P-trap and connected on to the waist. Silicone all underneath there because any splashes goes onto that, it will just swell it. Sealed down the back, taps all on, toilet's all in, shower's all done. There we go, that is one bathroom. All complete. That's that. I wish I'd filmed more of that. I'm sorry, I haven't. It's late at night. It's like 7 o'clock, so I filmed most of it. I filmed most of the bathroom. So yeah, I'm really happy with that one's turned out. 2 or 5 days to do that. Customer's going to get someone into the flooring. That's another bathroom, which I don't do. Don't contact me for bathrooms. It's another bathroom all done. So happy days. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.